Is you tired? Yes. Is you sleep deprived? Yes. Does it show on your face? I'm gonna name a yes. Same. And when most people have under eye bags, they usually go for things like eye creams, but we know that eye creams are overpriced moisturizers. And while a caffeine eye cream can be good, I actually prefer patches. Patches actually hold the under eye in. They help with depuffing. They can actually penetrate ingredients into the skin deeper. And they're kind of like little push-up bras for your under eyes. Well, if you remember back to a time that I got introduced to Skin Store, I decided to go shopping during one of their sales and I came across these Skin Iceland dissolving microneedle eye patches and I was terrified. We know that microneedling at home is not a good idea. We know that the under eye skin is delicate, although it is still skin and anatomically similar to the rest of the skin on the face and body. But I tried these, thinking I would hate them, being ready to pontificate on the internet about how horrible they were and what a waste of $14 they were. That's $7 an eye. These are not designer under eye bags. Why are they costing $7? That's a lot of pennies. However, these changed my life. If you remember, in one night, I was able to put them on. They didn't burn and sting because, you know, she liked it a little spicy. And I woke up and my freaking eye was literally a different color. The puffiness was not a major issue. And whatever witchcraft, sorcery, freaking Greek goddess Pandora's box of beauty is in this stuff made such a big difference on my face. Literally, you could see it. I was flabbergasted. If it's the peptides, if it's the hyaluronic acid, I don't know for sure, but I was flabbergasted at how good they were and wanted to use them every single day so that I could kind of always look like that. But unfortunately, they're $14. $14 a day? I think the fuck not. So I do have packs of these that I use for emergencies or days like these when, you know, if I turn off the lights. Yeah, no joke. We got the emergency stash, but this is not a luxury I can afford on a regular basis. Now, I recently decided to go to Ulta with a subscriber of ours, a beautiful butterfly who also happens to be Canadian and doesn't have Ultas in her country. And Matini Weenie and I gallivanted through Ulta trying to find the perfect things for her to take back to Canada. And while I was there, what did I come across? My $14 microneedle eye patches, but I also came across these. These are the Micro Darts Pro. They're an under eye depuff from Freeman Beauty. Now, Freeman Beauty is this company that you used to see at CVS that was like those really terrible peel-off masks that we all used in like the 4th grade. Freeman Beauty has destroyed my skin multiple times over. So I was very shocked to see Freeman creating something like this, and the potential for under eye microneedle dart things to go wrong, quite high. But when you actually read the ingredients, it says high performance melt-in darts, which is literally the fuck what these did. And then it says hyaluronic acid and amino acids and 100% painless, just the way this says no pain, all gain. And I had to buy them, especially because they were $5, and with my fucking Ultimenti points, I got them down to like $3.50 because of sales and stuff. This blew my mind, and I want to compare and contrast these to see if finally I can stop spending $14 plus tax and occasionally shipping on these hoe bags. Hey, they're literally hoe bags. No, are they eye bags? What are they? They're not hoe bags, they're poke bags. You know, like little pokies and they go under the bags of the eyes. Anyways, these poke bags, and see if this is a dupe. So first and foremost, let's put these together. The boxing ring, speech and debate, the playground, I don't know, wherever you want to see them battle. We're starting off by seeing that they both claim similar things. They also both have one pair, so 2 patches total, 1 for each eye. This is 0.6 grams, 0.021 ounces, and this one is 0.0460 grams, or 0.0016 ounces. Very similar, and like even down to the teal color. This is sneakingly suspicious. Now, when it comes to the price, there's not much of an argument. This is literally half. If you buy this full price, it's $6 or $7 with tax. Literally, this is $14.15. Now, if you get them on sale, I'm sure you could get both on sale. Skin Store, I did get this like 20% off. Sometimes they have 30 or 50% off, but at Ulta, I did get this for cheaper, and I ended up, you know, being really happy with that. Let's turn and learn some of these ingredients and start to compare before we actually put them on one at a time and spend the night with them. Ooh, getting serious, bitch. Getting serious. I I'm almost as bad as Harper's Bazaar at this point. The first thing I notice when I turn and learn my ingredients is not even the ingredients, but I'm looking at where they're made. Skin Iceland is from Iceland. Freeman Beauty, it says, is from Beverly Hills, but both of these products were actually made in Korea. And it makes me wonder if they were made from a similar manufacturer or if the ingredients were sourced from a similar place. The Skin Iceland ones do call out that they are 100% vegan, as well as being tested by dermatologists, whereas the Freeman Beauty ones do not. The directions are similar, but they're also not identical. For example, the Freeman Beauty says, after cleansing, lightly press the patch a few times into place, wear for 2 hours, whereas the Skin Iceland one says to press on for 5 to 10 seconds to secure and activate. Then it does say wait 2 hours or overnight for maximum absorption. Var interesting. For best results, use weekly. This one says for best results, use twice a week. Now the user experience on the Skin Iceland is better. They give you pictures. I'm a fucking visual creature. I like the pictures. This one does not have that, but this one, the black text against the white text, is a lot easier for me to read without them glasses or them contacts versus this one. I used to be able to read things so close up and then I got fucking old. But aging is a privilege. All right. These under eye bags are designer. They're worth the $7 a pop. Okay. They're like fine wine and cheese, vegan cheese and stuff. They get better with the age. She says to try to convince herself of that fact. When it comes to the actual ingredients, they are not identical, but they are very similar. The first ingredient for both of these is a form of hyaluronic acid, but it appears to be different. The one for Skin Iceland is sodium hyaluronate, that hyaluronic acid cousin, basically. And the ingredients for the Freeman one are hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. Then Freeman Beauty goes into glycerin. We know that that helps as a humectant to get moisture into the skin. Whereas for the Skin Iceland, they actually have cellulose gum, which is kind of a viscosity enhancer, and then they have glycerin. Skin Iceland has trehalose, they have propanediol, they have a root water, they jump into carnosine, metacasticide, and then heptapeptide 7. All of these are fantastic, especially that heptapeptide 7 and these peptides. Whereas if we go back to Freeman Beauty, we're not seeing all those extras. We are seeing oxidized glutathione, which is great, sodium hyaluronate, so again, what we saw first in this product. We have butylene glycol, a seed oil, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, quinoa seed extract, acetyl tetrapeptide 5, so we do have one peptide, and then sodium hydroxide, which is basically made in the manufacturing process. Or, fun fact, in saponification. We've gotta love ourselves some saponification. And aquamation. Fun fact, thanks to Ask a Mortician.
But when it comes to corpses, I'm a corpse libertarian.
And when it comes to the Skin Iceland, the ingredients, amino acids, and peptides are different. We do have jojoba seed oil, which I actually like a lot better when looking at this. We have xanthan gum. They've got glycosphingolipids, which are part of the cell membrane, and also there are ceramides in them. They are wonderful for the skin as well. We also have some citric acid, not ascorbic acid the way this is, but citric acid can help adjust the pH of the product or kind of act as having some vitamin C antioxidant benefits, whereas this one they actually used ascorbic acid. It's very interesting because they also have a, quote, component of Icelandic glacial water. We love some Icelandic glacial water. I guess it's the Archangelica root water. Archangelica? See, that's the problem. When you were a bookworm and you literally read the dictionary front to back in 6th grade, because when you were on the playground, you would get bullied and you were too afraid to ask for help, so nobody would hear and you would just put up with it. But when you were in the library and somebody tried to bully you because of your acne, because it was so quiet, teachers would actually hear and they would come over and help. So I know word, I read big word, learn lots of word, eduminication, learn me a book. The problem is when I actually have to speak those words phonically, I have no phonic idea what the fuck I am saying. It's difficult. I am very perplexed by these. Both of them have pros and cons, the price being a major one, but how do they actually work on the skin? Let's take these to the bathroom. Let's get them super close up with a camera so we can actually see what the little pokies look like and if they look like the same thing from the same lab in a different package, or if we think they are completely different and trying to rip each other off. Let's put these on each sides of the face to see what the fuck this does to me in the morning. To the bathroom! I am going to do the tight on the right and the less expensive on the left. That is what I'm going to do. And I do have 2 nights worth of these, so that'll be good. I have clean skin. These, again, they look like those things like your grandpa has in like his home office or his office chair that like have the spikes on one end and then you just ride your chair across them. It's like that thing that lets you slide a chair on carpet. They do have these nice little spikes, and again, these just work really, really well. in my past experience. It does come with like this little shieldy protective coating. Yeah, you flip it open, you peel it back, and then you press it on. These spikes are very, very tiny, but they are there. I'm going to very carefully peel away this little sticky sealant. It's like you don't want to touch it with your finger because you don't want to ruin any of the spikes or the sticky. And the actual other thing I like about these is that they do have this nice inner corner area. You see how it doesn't go all the way to the inner corner? It has more like sticky area on that, or hydrocolloid area or whatever. That's really, really nice because then it doesn't like get, you know, in your eye. And then it's thick, like she thick. Ooh, and she pokey again. Not painful. She pokey. We like it. I like the way that feels, you know? Now let's see how that compares to this. So this will actually really tell us if it's from the same manufacturer, if it's like packaged in the same way. So this one comes in a box, but then it has a pouch in a box. Oh, there's your picture. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Oh, shit, those are totally different. Whoa, and those are way smaller. This is obvious. There's also like a left and a right eye. This one, how do you know which is left and which is right? Look at the sizing difference in that. That's like a quarter of it. And they do have a little outer sticky. Let's inspect the spicules. Hold up. This is kind of scary. These spikes, these little micro darts, look way bigger. Oh, they feel way bigger than the Skin Iceland ones. So I'm pressing those in. I feel those. There's also no little protectant on the back. Peel this off. These are so tiny. And these like aren't even eye shaped. Like where am I gonna put this? And how do I know which corner is which? All right, let's just try this. Oh my God, look, this curves to my eye and this one doesn't. I mean, is that where I want it? You know what? It also, I feel nothing on this side because with this side, there's structure to it, so you can actually press down. With this. You can't even press down. It's a little close to my lash line. Let me remove it from my lash line. Ow, whoa, oh my God, that hurts. Okay, but yeah, it's like you can't even press it down because it's so flimsy. Whereas this, you see how if I press it here, you see the whole thing move? Here, like, it doesn't, you can't press it. This, you gotta, oh boy. All right, well, this is winning so far, but the real question is, how is it going to work overnight? Because depending on if this like transforms the way my eye looks in the morning more so than this one does, you know, I will be pretty impressed. Let's go to bed. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm just gonna see what I can do. Good night, babies. Good night. Good morning. I just woke up and I realized this one is lifting. You gotta be kidding me. Freeman, what are you doing? Look at that. It just like fell off my face at night. I wonder if it's because I had to restick it. Let's just take these off and see what has happened. It's almost like it was right here and it looks like it kind of lifted. Hey, that's juicy though. It definitely dissolved. These dissolved real well in the middle. Looks like the sides didn't. No, never mind. Oh my God, I'm touching it. They didn't dissolve. Never mind. It feels like they dissolved. You know what? It's not even sticky. It's a little lighter right here, but that is so tiny too. What a disappointment. Like there's still ridges, even in the middle where it was sticky. Wow. And then it's just so tiny. It's like, what's going on? Let me take this one off. And see, these like grip the eye too. They actually get the under eye area. Oh my gosh, you see? That's what I'm used to. Depuffed, completely different color. Yeah, these dissolved way better. And obviously, that right there is gonna go away. Oh my God, the under eye bag is not even comparable. Wow, Freeman is such a disappointment. I just can't believe how bad the Freeman one is. I'm still a little puffy right here, but that's not an under eye bag. That's just my eye's anatomy. We spoke about that in an ordinary video. Yeah, one eye is definitely brighter. Freeman did nothing. This one is so good. There is no comparison. This one is so much better. Now this goes away in just a second, but do you see how like my under eye is like the color? Unreal. Unreal. This is so good. There's like a little bit of whiteness right there, or like a little bit of like lighter color, but like it's not, this is not even comparable. And you can see on this one where I didn't get it close enough to there and where it has like darkness, it's like changed the color of my under eye, just the way it normally does. This one is not even comparable. Oh my gosh. Puffier on this side, different color. And again, I'm looking at even lighting both sides. Check it out. Even lighting. So I can't believe this. Well, I mean, I can, but I just can't believe that the Freeman one is that bad when I thought that this was going to be a dupe. Let me let this calm down. I'm not even gonna wash my face yet. Let me just kind of brush my teeth, wake up a little bit, let this settle in, and I'll show you in like 30 minutes. Or let me get breakfast. I want breakfast.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, it's been like 30 minutes, so I wanted to show you what it looks like when, you know, this thing goes away. I see a huge difference just between the two eyes. Again, eye anatomy, we can't change, but this color is brighter. Even my little veins in there are decreased. I'm less puffy. Look at that, here's a puffy angle. And again, there's always gonna be some because that is literally my eye anatomy. I'm not gonna speak. I need you to look, and I need you to tell me what you see and what you don't see, or what you do see and what you don't see. And then I'm gonna come up with my decisions, but my verdict, my analysis of the situation. But the situation right now is, you tell me what you see, and I, in just a moment, will actually tell you how I feel about this.
So good news, I'm not crazy. Well.
I'm thirsty.
I'm not alone in feeling like these don't do shit. I was on one of our beautiful butterfly Discord Patreon chats where I literally have coffee on Sunday mornings with our beautiful butterflies and our subscribers so we could talk about skincare. I think it was actually a Sunday evening. We were having a skincare game night because we have those too. And I was talking about testing these, and Kaylee, one of our beautiful butterflies that I'm so grateful I got to meet in person, told me that she had tried these and she as well had them fall off her face. She said they did not stick. So it's not just me. These are trash. And you know what? I am so sad and disappointed. The under eye bags under my eyes are worse. I could just cry about how tragic this situation is. I love the Skin Iceland, and I was hoping to find something that was half the price and just as good because I am a budget beauty babe after all. But this just did not cut it. From the fact that it didn't stick, to the fact that the darts, you know, just weren't all that, to the fact that it didn't even do much for my eye. I'm sorry, it's worth the extra price. I hope you get it on sale. But the big ones from the Skin Iceland, they are literally like ice baby to my under eyes. And I just, oh my God, there's nothing like them. And I've never had an eye patch that actually changes the color of my under eyes and makes it like brighter overnight. You've seen me try like the Ordinary's caffeine serum for depuffing, or you've seen me use the Wander Beauty ones for also, you know, kind of adding a little push-up bra to my under eye for the puff. But I've never had something that works on the puff because again, it's like a push-up bra, but that also literally sucks the color and the darkness away. When I take these off, they literally make my under eyes look like they are a different color. Iceland did it. I thought these would work. I was wrong. And this is a case where the expensive one is actually better. And I've learned my lesson. Will I try other ones? Potentially. I've also heard the Murad ones that were co-created with a dermatologist are good, but I am disappointed. Just the way my parents feel about me when they look at me. That's a story for another day, and I will need much more eye patches to cry about that. Love you, beautiful butterflies. Stay hydrated orally and topically, and I will see you in this next video. Love you guys. Bye.